2 years ago, I committed career suicide and I've never was able to recover from it. If you're watching this video now, that means my channel is dead. I'm irrelevant. I fell off. L plus ratio. At least that's what's gonna happen according to the reaction I received 2 years ago when I announced I was moving to Facebook. So today we're gonna be looking at old comments and we will be reacting to that reaction because everyone loves a react channel. So let's find out what people were saying. And did I actually fall off? Finally, a real live stream fail on this sub. 13,000 upvotes. Career level PUBG card flip. Lol W not false. Wow. Yeah, my career's fucking dead, right? L plus ratio plus I fell off. From 2 years ago where I averaged 8,000 viewers playing TFT or Hearthstone. 1,000 doing variety content. Fell off plus ratio. I can't understand why people don't like Facebook. But God, these comments are just so not based in reality. What's the quickest way to get an upvote? What's the cheapest shot I can take? I don't need to do research. I just need to say something that'll get the Keck Ws. That'll farm the Keck Ws. Congrats! Hope Facebook paid you enough to retire because you just did from streaming. God, what am I doing here? If I've retired from streaming, why am I still streaming? Hopefully this is a bait or this is straight career suicide. Hang on. How's my career doing? Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun dun. No, no. Still alive. In fact, I'm pretty sure the heartbeat is stronger than when these comments were made. Dumbest thing I've ever seen. Okay, can't really rebuttal that. Twitch is gonna be left with boring, bland dudes reacting to YouTube videos and cam girls who don't have to get naked. Bleak future for streaming ahead. Okay, that's like kind of true because man, are people reacting to YouTube videos these days. Yo, this guy knew what's up. I wouldn't say the best reactors are boring or bland though. I would say they are entertaining and animated, but the reacting to YouTube stuff is 100% true. Off you then. Go and get Zuckerberg's lizard in your mouth because he sure as will be your only viewer. Okay, I give this 1 points for comedy. Ninja invited to TV shows, public events, build up a huge franchise and reputation. Streams on advertiser-friendly platform with well-moderated chats and great schedule. This motherfucker is talking about Mixer. He's actually hyping up Mixer. This dude's shilling for Mixer? You sucking Mixer's dick. Former professional CS player, multiple sponsorship deals, similar conditions as Ninja, actually transitioned most of his Twitch TV viewer base to Mixer? I stream on Boomer Buck for short-term money. Herder, me no understand contracts. Herder. This isn't the most offensive thing in this comment. The herder, this guy's toast is a moron. Herder. That's not even the dumbest thing. It's this shit. Praising Mixer. That's impressive. And also, these guys definitely did not transition most of their viewership from Twitch. Because if they did, Mixer might be still doing okay. It's not Shroud's fault. It's not Ninja's fault. There's just no audience on Mixer. Okay, this comment. What's strange to me is that he kind of seems like he does care about money with turning off donos and all. But then he goes and does this and it makes him seem like he only cares about money. Kind of sad, really. Listen up, MX2039. I have been very consistent about my stance on money throughout my career, which is I love money, but I do not like getting money from viewers. I don't farm subs. I don't farm donos. I sell my merch for $1 profit each. By the way, today at the OTV pop-up shop, my plushies was the only item to sell out. Because you know why? Because that shit's $25. When people heard, by the way, you want a toast plushie? $25. They're like, $25? Give me that shit. You know how much I get per plushie? $1. That's why it sells out. And the reason for that is I don't need your money. But I know people like buying merch, buying cute things. This narrative that, oh, this guy's toast is a saint, but he loves money. He's a scumbag hypocrite. That's straw manning, sir. You're just trying to paint me as this guy who attempts to portray himself as Mother Teresa when I've never done that. Just because I talk about not taking money from viewers that often. Hey, I do appreciate the sub though. Doesn't mean I don't care about money. I'm not a hypocrite. I love money. My dream is to be a billionaire. One of my many, many dreams. So comments like this, I don't like because he's making up a story to be angry about. To me, it sounds like he just went for a big deal and quit streaming once the contract is done. Quits streaming once he's done his Facebook contract. Wow. Facebook contract's done. What am I doing? What are we doing here, guys? Are you telling me an LSF user doesn't know jack shit about what they're talking about? They just make up these imaginary scenarios so they're like on a high horse? Yeah, he's gonna take the bag and quit streaming. He cashed out. He's a sellout, man. I took a fucking trash ass deal. No offense, Twitch. Your offer was trash. We both know it. I took it though. Because I missed this, like streaming to the Twitch community. Guess what? I love attention. I have a lot of insecurities that I mask by being famous. I love attention so much that I'm gonna keep streaming. Okay? If you're gonna criticize me for something, criticize me for that. I have a giant ego and I love attention. Pepe laugh. Oh no. I don't blame him if he wants out, but I don't think fizzling via Facebook in about a year is a good way to do it. Fizzling out. Ooh, God. He didn't know about Among Us. Well, no one knew about Among Us, but you think this guy's toast will ever let himself fizzle out? Really? All I've done in the last 7 years is collect W's. I pull content out my ass. Again, I just like the attention that much. He also donated the budget for this video to the Children's Hospital, which is nice. Yes, that is true. I got $20,000 to make an announcement video. I just yeeted that shit to the nearest Children's Hospital. Like, bro, I don't need this. And it's good PR. Look, if I can look good and give 20K to kids, why wouldn't I do that? I hope this wasn't a long contract. I'm sure as fuck not watching Facebook streams. Toast is probably one of the smartest streamers. That is true. This guy's correct. It has to be a lot of money where he's like, statistically it's worth it. Toast is a genius at growing his user base. That is true. But he's also tired of doing that. That is true. The constant grind of asking people for their Prime subs and having people ask him when you were playing Hearthstone has to be tiring. That is also true. This guy's smart. Listen to this guy. Guaranteed that income for 3 years regardless of performance. Okay, guys. I did not make $10 million for my Facebook deal. This was 2 years ago. I wasn't the Among Us guy 2 years ago. I was the Facebook guy. It wasn't like a huge sum of money. Imagine gifting 1,000 subs then moving to Facebook. Good one, Toasty. So I gifted subs because I just want to like, hey, this is going to be the last time I'm going to stream on the platform for a long while. These 1,000 subs are essentially like the final month of this guy's Toasted mode. So I just gave away $5,000 in subs. That was it. People are saying, oh, his plan was to give away subs so I can get them to resub. And he's a moron for doing that because he moved to another platform. It's like, you realize I knew I was going to another platform, right? I was aware when I gifted that 1,000 subs away. And like this guy pointed out, the month leading up to my move, I kept telling people, do not sub anymore. Because I don't want people subbing and then being surprised when I move platform. Some people who move platform, they don't say shit. They're still farming primes. They're still farming hype trains, subs, donos. And then they just, boop, I'm gone, bye-bye. I get that they don't want to say anything because contractually they can't. And they don't want to give it away. But I don't want people subbing or donating because I knew I was moving platforms. YouTube or Mixer I get, but Facebook is literally the worst platform every way. The video player, the UI is not great, I'll admit that. But platform, like audience-wise, I think Facebook is underrated. And yes, I'm saying that of my own free will. Of all platforms, he chose the worst. Even Caffeine is better than Facebook. I'm pretty sure Caffeine is no longer active. Is it still going? Oh my. For those who don't know, Caffeine is Apple TV's streaming servers. So that's why he didn't want people to sub to him anymore. Ruthless businessman. Wouldn't a ruthless businessman farm as much subs as he could before moving platforms? Make sure to tweet about it since nobody's gonna watch anybody on Facebook anyway. I think during the Among Us era, I averaged 10,000 viewers. I know LSF is in this bubble that North America is everything and Twitch is everything, but there exist other human beings in the world that uses other platforms, and Facebook is one of them. There's a lot of criticism against Facebook that are valid, but saying that the platform doesn't exist and that nobody watches content on Facebook is just ignorance. Just because you don't participate, just because you're not from part of a world that uses Facebook or uses something that you don't use, doesn't mean they don't exist. So much people from Southeast Asia uses Facebook. Criticize the platform all you want. I think that's totally fair and understandable. But just saying like, oh yeah, the entirety of Southeast Asia, yeah, they don't exist, so no one uses Facebook. That's really disrespectful. The only way I can explain it is he wanted to retire from streaming and went with the biggest paycheck before retiring. Seems like he was at a dead end anyway. He does not play his former main game, and the genre he switched to, Auto Battler, isn't taking off the way he might have hoped. TFT? Are you serious? It's one of the best, most popular strategy games people watch on Twitch. The #1 streamer, Soju, gets 16,000 viewers. Hearthstone though, that's a whole different thing. That's why I switched from it. Please say psych. Shame, I actually enjoyed his content. Good on him for donating money, but probably never gonna watch his stream again. That's fine. That's a very reasonable thing to say. I would say half the comments are just reasonable. The other half is just kick karma farming, just shitting on it. Yeah, he's gonna be irrelevant garbage. Love that shit. I would rather him move to Mixer, YouTube, or even DLive, but Facebook? Well, sir, don't worry. Nobody's moving to Mixer anytime soon, so you're good on that front. He might keep his current viewers, but I don't think growing on there is even possible for him unless grandma decides to watch some Hearthstone streams. What a great way to fuck over a community you've created over the years. Did you even care? You keep saying money doesn't matter to you. Obviously, your community didn't matter either. Disgraced toast. When did I say money doesn't matter to me? When all I talk about is money. I swear to God, I talk about money more than any other streamer. Also, the community I created, look, if they love me so much, they can switch over to Facebook and watch me. And if they don't like the experience or don't want to switch, that's okay too. Let's not pretend like I took my stream to a place where no one can ever access. And it's a community I created over the last 6 years without ever forcing anyone to pay for any content. People are free to support me, free to sub, free to donate. That's okay. What entitlement do you have as a viewer to demand that I stay on Twitch for the entirety of my career? Also, this asshole doesn't even sound like he's part of the community. He sounds like he's just upset on someone's behalf. If anything, I think the majority of my community was like, oh, that really sucks. I don't want to use Facebook, so guess I'm not watching him anymore. I don't think anyone in my community was like, this fucking backstabbing motherfucker. I hate him. How dare he support Facebook and not stay on Jeff Bezos' Amazon-owned Twitch. He can write off that 20k donation off on his taxes. He basically just pocketed that 20k. Do people on LSF understand how taxes work? Do you think donating money means it's free money? Under that logic, every year I'll donate all my money because according to LSF, I just get all that money back. Why doesn't everyone just donate all their money? Because apparently everything you donate is 100% write-offable and you get all that money back anyway. This guy is definitely not old enough to have filed taxes in his life because that's not how taxes work. His mom probably does it. Lamau, this is the biggest L I've ever seen. Unless he's making bank, which he probably is, but his brand is gonna fade. I hope not, because he's a cool and entertaining streamer. You said one correct thing, and it's this part. He's a cool and entertaining streamer. That much is true, good job. But my brand was not gonna fade. You know why? Because I'm too smart for that. And also because I had offline TV and I had my personal connection with my friends. I could still play games with people on Twitch. Give me a little credit. I had a poppin' YouTube channel. And when I was on Facebook, my YouTube channel tripled in subscribers. Now, of course, nobody could predict Among Us, but still, come on. I'm this guy's toast. Come on. Remember, all streamers would sell out for money. Doesn't matter how long they've been on a platform or how many fans they have there. It's all about money at the end of the day. They don't care about you. You're just an ATM machine. At this point, it doesn't look like streaming has a career longevity yet, so all streamers are looking for payday. So woke. Don't be a cog in the machine. Reject capitalism. You're just an ATM machine, he said on a subreddit based around Twitch streamers. Is he still active on Livestream Fail? Yes. After 2 years of complaining that all streamers treat viewers like ATM machines, he has spent the last 2 years commenting every single day. But don't support them though. He's not like the other viewers. He's woke and definitely not a cog in the machine. I thought Toast said he was rich and didn't need any more money. He isn't moving to Facebook for his fans, so which one is it? Why are these people getting this idea? This guy's Toast thinks of himself as a patron saint. For the last time, I don't need money from viewers. You got a Chinese mobile game, I will play that shit. You're not gonna miss a 50K or 20K here and there. You're a billion-dollar company. Let me just... Like I said before, this guy is really good at manipulating people's emotions for his own personal gain. Giving this check like he did on videos further proof. Yes, donating $20,000 to a sick children's hospital is manipulating people's emotion. Actually, he kind of predicted the Among Us boom, huh? Here comes a game based around manipulating people's emotion. So, you know what, this guy knew what's up. He knew my strength. This guy knows how to manipulate people. And then Among Us, a game based around manipulating. Fucking genius. Gag, he always been a bit of a dick, but this is just sad. Me? A dick? I can't understand why people would think that. I actually get those comments a lot, and it's something that makes sense to me because I'm really sarcastic and I don't tolerate stupidity in my chat. So when I was streaming Hearthstone and TFT and someone says something rude and stupid, I would flame the shit out of them. Being stupid is fine. Being rude, not really. Being stupid and rude, that's where I just start insulting you. And he probably was banned from my channel at some point because he suggested a dumbass play in Hearthstone. Look, I'm a little petty. I'll admit it. People will follow you to a lot of places, but Facebook isn't one of them. He killed his viewership for what? An amount he would have made in 5 years on Twitch? Well, under the contract Twitch gave me, it would have taken me 20 years to make that amount. Assuming the contract's the same. It wouldn't be the same because it would be changing, but that's how bad the Twitch contract was. I hope he took at least 10 million because this is the worst choice he could have ever made. Rest in peace. Shameless sellout. Bro, why can't people just say, hey, I don't like Facebook, I ain't gonna use it? Why is it like attack on my character? Bro, if you really love me that much, go watch my YouTube videos. Why is this a morale thing? Telling people not to donate to him takes a turn. If he was really interested in providing some free content and entertainment to people, he should have said, will not stream on Facebook to way fewer people. When did he ever say he cares about providing free content? He just doesn't want to take money from people who might need it because it feels fucked up from him. Thank you, Joe. Joe, you're a genius. And by genius, I mean you used your one brain cell because that's all you need. It's very clear what my motivation was. It wasn't a manipulation tactic. It wasn't a marketing scheme. I just didn't want to take money from the viewers knowing I'm gonna move. It's not a 200 IQ play. Sounds so fucking fake, just like he always does. Okay, come on, bro. I can understand why you would say that because it was like a PR statement. That's understandable. Just like he always does. The guy who got in trouble with Twitch because he showed way too much about how streamers make money. The video that got other streamers upset at me because now they can't say, oh, I make no money, because they do. There's no way any sane human with a functioning brain and a correct amount of chromosomes would think you get more views on Facebook with the type of content he puts out. Wow, really model citizen talking about brains and chromosomes. Would have more respect if he just said it was a money move after trying to nuke his own sub count. After Facebook signed me, do you think in any scenario that me or Facebook are gonna say, yeah, he did it for the money? Even if I did, why would we say that in our news release about it? Have you worked at a regular job before? Or interacted with human beings? When you go for a job interview and they say, hey, so why do you want this job? Do you think it's a good idea to say, I'm here for the money? Like, that can be true. And for a lot of people, that is because you get a job to make money. But under this logic, he thinks that's the right thing to do. Yeah, hey, I'm here for the accounting job, and the reason why I'm here is because I'm only here for the money. And that's just transparency, dog. You gotta respect that. So are you gonna hire me? This guy would never say that because he'd be a moron to do so. And also he actually has to achieve something in life to apply for a job to get an interview. And that won't be the case either. I enjoy streams, but I don't use Facebook anymore. Wish him the best. Totally chill. The streams are resident sleepers anyway. Totally chill. That's an opinion. Totally fine. Toast has been pretty open, taking money from sponsors instead of chat. Not too surprising. Good on him. Reasonable. Toast is a smart dude. I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but looks like a dumb decision from the outside. Yeah. He gave me the respect of my reputation. It wasn't like, this dumbass motherfucker killed his own career. It's like, yo, this seems kind of stupid, but you are disguised Toast. I'm expecting something you're gonna pull out. You were right, sir. You were right. Toast, sort through controversial. I don't get it. You don't want people to sub to you, but instead sub to small streamers. You preach how you're doing for the community and charity, and then you move to Facebook gaming. What's the correlation between those two things? Thank you, Joe. You're the only smart person. Well, you're one smarter person here. Very brave to write something different. Paid a boatload to fade into irrelevance and obscurity. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Congrats to Toast for being paid with money from our stolen personal information being sold to foreign government and big companies. It's an honest living if you ask me, yes. My $1 billion company is better than your $1 billion company. Why? It's because I just chose to have that very particular set of morals. Thank God, I can't stand listening to that classy. The more offline TV shipping off Twitch, the better. Pog. This guy unironically pogged. And I'm pretty sure we weren't even doing shipping content. Also, I'm pretty sure shipping content is now used by other streamers because they realize, hey, shipping content really sells. Oh, account has been suspended. Maybe it's the ableism. Not very cool, man. Okay, bro, I know you're defending me, but again, let's try and pull back on that kind of language. And full of kids who think they are 200 IQ and are correct about everything. But do you really think Toast would purposely choose something that negatively affects him? Hint, this works out super well for him. -3. This guy got downvoted for saying it's gonna work out for me. And they shunned him because he spoke the truth. Or that he used the not so nice word, in which case he deserves to be downvoted. I agree with that downvote though. Actually, it's LSF, you never know. Who knew all this I'm such a good person for not wanting donos and all sub to smaller streamers was a way to get less of a backlash from his fans that spend money to sub for him on Twitch. It was all just for him to move platform for greedy reasons and still be in a good picture. In my opinion, this is more disgusting than if he didn't disable donos and didn't say all of these things at all and just moved to Facebook. And donating production money is just a way to get even less of a backlash from his community. To all his fans out there, a person that wants to move platform due to money, knowing it would kill his streamer career, puts money over community and doesn't care about you in the first place. Regardless, I will still thank him for donating money to charities, even if it's for the wrong reasons. Only on LSF do you get shit on for donating your money to charity as evidence that I'm a terrible person. Bro, I just didn't want people subbing to me because I was getting a big paycheck, man. You say I should have just kept farming subs? Well, guess what? If I didn't say something about not subbing me, when I did move, people would just flame me for taking subs until the last day. And all of these comments would be instead, knew he was leaving the platform and he still made people sub to him and donate to him. What a piece of shit. There's no winning. No matter how open I am with my attitude towards financial relationship dynamics, it's never enough. Because you just can't please everyone. People will find a reason to hate you. Lol, huge fail. There goes his career. Fuck him. Again, the casual, derogatory comments. So unnecessary. Like, this part, that's fine. Like, insult me all you want, but derogatory comments like that, it's just disgusting. Compromising his morals for that sweet dollar. Guess I was wrong about Toast. My morals, where I constantly talk about how I want to make lots and lots and lots of money. The weird thing is the moral part. A lot of these criticisms are based around my morals, that I portray myself as an angel. But the recurring comment that I don't get is that people claiming that I said I am a paragon of morality. I don't do that. I'm very transparent about what I say, what I do, and I'm very straightforward with my opinions, but I never claim to be a role model. If anything, I have the opposite problem where I'm afraid of people putting me on a pedestal because I don't think I'm that special. Man, everyone's shitting on him. There's no way he doesn't look through these comments. Hey, I just want to say, Toast, if you see my comment, I think that's fucking cool of you to donate the money. Yes, lol gambler. After 2 years, I did see your comment. And thank you for saying that. I think that's enough laughs for today. So there you have it, folks. The end of this guy's Toast's career. It's been a great ride. Apparently my stream is dead. I hate my community and I'll never be relevant again. So I don't even know why I'm recording this video because no one's gonna watch it. I'm not even gonna ask you guys to subscribe, even though you should, because it really helps out the channel, especially if you give it a like. But I'm not gonna do that though, because this channel's dead.